every object in the image. Now, this is awesome because in the old days, you had to kind of manually do this, right? You can literally just hover over an object and select it. How cool is that? I mean, that is a game changer, if you will. Look, if I hover over that, bam. Hover over that laptop, bam.
Are you clicking?
No, I'm not clicking. I'm just literally just hovering over each one of these objects, and it just goes out and grab it. Okay. I mean, look, even knows how to get the gaps right here inside of that person, within that person's arm right there.
Yeah.
Now, right here, it only captured only half of it, but I can use my my typical add. And again, I don't want to go into details, but anyway, we're going to be talking about this next month. You excuse me from being excited. By the way, you can also lasso to select things like that. I'm just lassoing it and selecting that object. So that's one thing we're going to be talking about. And then we'll talk about next week how to do the various types of live features. There's live gradient and there's a live, let me look at my list right here. There's a live Gaussian blur. Okay, let me just demo that real quick. I'm gonna make a selection of this person right here. And I'm gonna do a Control J, you know what that does. That copies it to a new layer. So I'll just put her on the layer by itself. And then I'm gonna create a new layer behind her. Actually, I'm gonna make it a, let's just make it a solid layer because I need something to work with. Okay, now there's two new live features that you can do. One is a live gradient. Now, if you're familiar with Adobe Illustrator, you appreciate this feature. So if you use the gradient tool, look at this. You can just click and drag, bam. Is that looking at slime? Okay,
that's
not
great.
only that, but you can move things around. You can move the gradient, the levels around. You can rotate it all in real time. And you can change the gradient at any time. I can go from linear to radial to whatever that one is, to mirror to freeform gradient, all in a click. Okay, we'll talk more about that. And you can add to the gradient. You can just literally click on there and add a new color. Okay, again, we're gonna go into more details about gradient. That's live gradient, if you will. So there's another feature. Let me delete that.
Gradient has 3 different meanings.
Okay.
Starting with the most
Hey, Google, turn off. Okay. There's another feature that is called live Gaussian blur. Okay. So let me just turn, let's see, I'm gonna turn this one on because I need some pixels to work with. So in the old days, you used to have the Gaussian blur. I'm sure you probably have done this before. This one right here, and it blurs everything, right? Now you can mask, you can make a selection and then mask it, but that's a lot of work, right? Well, with this new live Gaussian blur, it allows you to do that easily. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you go filter, blur, not Gaussian blur. The key word here is live Gaussian blur, and it blurs it. Then you can subtract from the blur. So this is creating a mask of sort, right? So I can subtract from this blur. I can literally just go in and paint this thing away, paint what I want to bring back into focus. Excuse me. Just like that. Voila.
That is impressive.
Okay, so that's slick. Okay, now something else we're going to be talking about is this background neuro filter, which allows you to create background. Watch this. This is awesome. Yeah, excuse me, but I'm excited. I'm gonna delete this layer again. Actually, I'm gonna keep it because I think I need some pixels to work with this. I'm gonna create a background, if you will, but I'm gonna type what I want in the background. Watch this. This is slicker than slime. And that is under Neuro filter. Now, by the way, I have the beta version. This is only available, I believe, in the beta version, but this is the background creator. I'm gonna turn that on. And let me move this thing out of my way. Okay, watch this. I can literally just type what kind of background I want. Now, how slick is that? Okay, I'm gonna type in futuristic. Watch this. And click create. Let the magic begin.
Where are you typing? Can't see
I'm
the-
typing right here.
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay, give it again.
Use-
Now look at this.
Zoom is covering it for me. I'm sorry.
Now I have this
hey.
picture of the lady, but it creates these futuristic backgrounds automatically for you. So you could type
Is
in,
this from the Adobe library that they're giving you pictures to use?
this is artificial intelligence. Everything, a lot of things are artificial intelligence now. So you just,
Huh.
tell it what you want.
But
and it
but
goes-
we have the right to use this in any kind
yeah,
of commercial?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ah,
So I want to type in maybe outer space. Let me do outer
okay.
space. You guys see me typing? Hit the return key. And it's going to automatically create me up. Yeah. You know,
It's
'cause I
cool that you
spend a
can
lot of
see the
time-
preview of it.
okay, it's going to take a while. There you go, right there. Bam.
Wow.
Okay. So you could just type in anything you want, you know, plants, trees, flowers, whatever you want, and voila. I just wanted to kind of see how this works. Anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about. Really cool feature. Then
That's great. We'll
me
be
get out of
talking about
this.
it on December 8th, not next week, but next month.
next month, yeah. Again, I'm
Okay.
excited, right? So I'm gonna turn her on while I got her walking in space. Okay,
Ooh.
so we're gonna be talking about the background creator, and then there's another type of Nero filter. It's actually not Nero filters, but it's under the Windows menu. And remember when we did the 3D layer, 3D stuff in Illustrator? Well, that is now inside of Adobe Photoshop. If I go down to materials right here, and look, remember these
Wow.
textures?
Yes.
Well, I can literally select one of those and wait for it, bam,
Mhm.
create a
Wow.
texture background. I could change the number of, right here in this case, I could change the XY coordinates and change it to make it smaller, larger. And then you got a boatload of changes that you can do. You're limited only by your imagination. I can select this one. Wait for it, bam. I can change the XY.
Can you
Or
change the
increase-
hue,
Huh?
the color? Can you
can-
change the
Yeah,
color?
yeah, you can see all right here. Anything you see down in this list, you can change.
It's too small to read. So can you tell us what some of the headings are or zoom
Oh,
in?
yeah, yeah. So you got right here, you have the ceramic color. So let's just change that to a blue. Okay, did that change? Let's see. Bam.
Oh,
You got the spot color. Change that to red. Let's see what that is. Bam. You see the little spot colors in there? Okay. Anything you can change on here is right in this dialog box. And you got a whole,
cool.
maybe it was some wood back there. Let's see, we got wood. In fact, you can just type in here, wood. Okay, and I get me some wood texture, I think. Maybe not wood, let me see. Yeah, there we go. And so if I do that, obviously probably wouldn't want wood back there, but you get the drift, right? And you can
Oh,
change the
neat.
texture of the
Pretty.
wood or whatever. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about. That's cool. Now let's look at the I just downloaded a picture of my great grandmother. This is in the 1800s, you guys.
Oh,
Okay, this is my mother's
Wow.
mother. Okay, and then it got this new feature called photo restoration. Remember in the old days, you used to pay a lot of people a lot of money to restore your old images. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
or we charge a lot of money for doing
And they
it.
charge an arm and a leg. Well, watch this. So I'm gonna go up here and do filter, neuro filter. And there's a boatload of filters that you can use. Okay, but we're gonna come down here to photo restoration. Click on that.
What does that say? Neural
Yeah, this is
filters?
neuro filter. Those are filters that allows you to do a host of stuff from removing scratches and creases and everything. from your image. And I'm gonna bump this up.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
zoom in on this a little bit.
Added colors too, didn't it?
So I'm gonna zoom in on this. Let's see if I can move this out my way. Can I zoom this anything up some? Maybe 100%. There we go, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, now watch what I'm gonna do. I'm enhancing the photo enhancement, that's what that says. And then enhance the face. You see the face right here? Bump that
Mhm.
up,
Oh my,
bump the face up.
it
Now,
does enhance it.
not only that, but let's go in and colorize this picture. So I'm gonna select colorize right here. Click on that. Wait for it. Bam.
Oh, man.
So I had to change color. This was like that old brown color. Now it's white. And notice her face is lit up more. And let me just click OK.
And she's gone blonde.
Yeah. Okay. Let me click OK. And you see the difference between the two. That's the before, after. Before, after. Okay. And again, I could do a whole lot, but I'm just kind of teasing you with what you can do with this photo restoration filter. And again, there's a whole slew. I can remove the blemishes, the scratches. I could do, a whole slew of stuff. But anyway,
That
I'm
is
really excited about
unbelievable.
that. Then I saved the best for last. It's the group picture, group selection. I love this. Okay. So watch this. I got a group of people here. Let me move this thing out the way. And let me close this up.
These your girlfriends? They're beautiful.
No, these are just the stock photos I got off of somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I got these three girls here. Watch this. I'm gonna go up to filter, neuro filter. Actually, not neuro filter, camera raw filter. Now, if you use Lightroom, this is what you do in Lightroom quite a bit. And I'm gonna go up to mask. Watch this. I'm telling you, this is slicker than slime. How many of you know slime is slick? Okay, watch this. I'm gonna click on this mask thing right here. And look, you can select the subject. You can select the sky. Well, I don't have skies in this image, or you can select the background. Well, look, it automatically, keyword there, knows how to select that picture. Watch it. Roll over her, bam. Roll over the next person,
Instant mask.
bam. Now it gets even better, but I'm going to just tease you for right now. Okay. Once you select the subject, okay, and you can select all of them, you can go in and individually select different aspects of that subject. Look, you can select the face. I mean, I'm just hovering over these check boxes for crying out loud. I could select the bodies. You see how the bodies getting highlighted? The eyebrows. You see that? The eyes, the white of the eyes, the eye itself, the lips, the teeth, crying out loud, or the hair, all combination thereof. Okay, so you can select that and change it. For example, if I wanted to, and anyway, I'm gonna go into detail next month with that out.
Yeah.
But I could literally
Awesome.
have fun with this.
So
So anyway, that's what we're gonna be talking about next month.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. But is this you said it was a beta version?
This is available in the current version
Oh,
of Photoshop. If you're on a subscription-based service, some of the neuro features you have to download the beta version of it, and that's fairly easy to do. I may add, if you go to Creative Cloud, let me type it in here, Creative. And wait for it. Okay, go to apps, I believe, and then go to where's beta.
Just below where you are.
Okay, right here. Go to beta apps, and then download it from there.
oh,
Okay,
cool.
and then you get all of the real fancy features that I a lot of the ones that you saw me do tonight, included in a beta version. Otherwise, you're gonna get just the regular stuff, which include the people selection that I may add. That is available, but there's a lot more you can do with the beta, and it's stable, so it's not like because a lot of time I'm reluctant to do beta because, you know, I don't want it to mess up my computer or anything like that. But the beta is stable. It's not like you're gonna mess things up if you do that.
Cornelius, I'm gonna send out an announcement when this video gets up on the website.
Okay,
That if people watch this till the end, they can learn how to get the tools on their computer in time for your December 8th presentation,
that'll work.
so that they could follow along with you. Will that work?
That'll work.
Good
So
idea.
anyway, I'm gonna stop
Okay.
sharing, but that's what we're gonna
Okay, I'm
talk
gonna
about
stop
next
recording.
month. Okay, that's what we're gonna be talking about next month.